did not plan to really go live today. This fall is literally just going to fall. But I wanted to come on here and let you guys know that like every credit card is not a good credit card. So I saw somebody talk about how they have the secure credit card with Self and they were thinking about getting the unsecured credit card that Self has. And I'm thinking to myself, like, no. If Self helps you build your credit with their secure credit card, I would not suggest anybody go ahead and get their unsecured credit card only because the annual fee, it is a higher annual fee for their unsecured credit card. And if they help you build your credit, you can go on to other credit cards. Reflex credit card, I think it's called Verb or something like that. I forgot exactly what it's called. But those credit cards that got very high annual fees, those are not the credit cards I want you guys to get. Go from a secure credit card and try to get another credit card. Make sure that that credit card is not a secure credit card and aim for credit cards that don't have an annual fee. I just feel like no matter what the situation is, even if you guys have filed bankruptcy before, it's really no reason why you guys should have to go to another bad card, should I say. Like, you guys should be going to better cards. Again, credit cards that don't have annual fees. Don't go from the self-secured credit card to their unsecured credit card. Like I said, they have a higher annual fee. And to me, that's not a credit card that you can build a relationship with. So try to see if you can aim for credit cards that you can build a relationship with. Like, if you guys start off with some of them, I'm gonna call them off brand. That's just how we're gonna call them. If you guys start with some of them off brand accounts, like say if you started off with Self, you started off with Kickoff, or what's some more of those? Like the credit builder card. If you guys started off with those, try to get some great cards. Like try to get the Apple card. They can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. Try to get Capital One. Try to get some Chase. Try to get Discover. Try accounts like that because those credit cards right there, you can build a relationship with them. They're going to be increasing your limit, hopefully. Okay, so try to see if you can aim towards getting accounts like that, but don't go to like Self. To me, honestly, I love Self. It helped me build my credit. When I filed bankruptcy before and I had to build my credit, they helped me out before build up my credit. They helped a lot of clients build their credit, but still, their new credit card that they have that's unsecured is an off-brand credit card. It's not. I still consider off-brand. I don't think that you're going to get major increases where they're going to eventually give you a $10,000 credit card, something that you're going to want to keep forever. It's not that, and they start off with an annual fee. Like, no, it's so many credit cards out there. Like, um, my Wells Fargo credit card don't have an annual fee. My Discover credit card, Capital One credit cards don't have, depending on which ones you get, don't have annual fees. You guys can build with these companies. Chase, you can find credit cards with them that don't have an annual fee. And if you guys go to my website, Rickita.com, I show you a lot of credit cards that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry that you can really build a relationship with and that they can actually give you increases. I just don't want you guys to think, oh, let me go to the another account and you switch it and you're not upgrading. Like anytime you go to another credit card, it needs to be an upgrade. Hi, good afternoon. I gotta look at the time because we're so busy. But it got to be an upgrade. Don't go to the same cards. Don't go to the same cards. And like where I'm at in life, I don't want a credit card that cannot offer me 0% APR, cannot offer me cash back, or cannot offer me a great limit. That's because that's where I'm at. I'm not gonna go get a credit card that's gonna give me a crazy annual fee and they're not gonna give me a good limit because I can go somewhere else and get something better. Like I need something better each time I apply for a credit card, and I want the same for you guys too. So like I said, even if you starting off with some of them off-brand accounts, that's fine. Kickoff helps you build your credit. That's good. You have the credit builder card that help you build your credit. Even if you had like those, I wouldn't necessarily call these off-brand, but they're not the best. You had Credit One before. Okay, good. Credit One is to start you off. Okay, that's really to start you off. So Credit One, you start off with that. That's fine. But next, you got to go to another level. They're not giving you annual fees and they give you increases. If you guys start off with the mission lane, that was fine. Okay, but you need to go another step. You need a higher limit. You need 0% APR. You need some cash back. You really need the next company to offer you a lot. It's fine to start off with those accounts, but don't go backwards and just get any accounts. Like that's really the biggest thing I want you guys to know. Don't just go backwards and just get accounts for. It's hell of it. Oh, curse word, I don't know. I don't care. Don't get accounts for the hell of it because you just want to have some credit cards. Get some credit cards that's gonna be good. Some of those, some of you guys too, like you may have high utilization right now. And I know that I saw you talking about that, Ms. DC. So try to see if you guys can get like the Alpheon credit card because they can give you possibly a $10,000 limit. It is for like cosmetic surgery, but it can help balance out your utilization. Also, try Smile Generation. That'd be good. Care Credit, they give out higher limits, and these credit cards can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. That's kind of like upgrading you. You don't want to get another credit card that's gonna give you a credit card, but they give you a $2,000 limit. Like, especially if you got high utilization, it's just not where you at right now in life. You don't need that. You need anything that's gonna upgrade you. Okay. And let me think of some other ones. So the Alpheon credit card can definitely give you a higher limit. The Smile Generation, maybe you guys want to pre-qualify. Like my Lowe's credit card gave me a high limit. Plus, I told you guys they gave me increases, which is really nice. That's through Synchrony Bank. So maybe you want to try Lowe's, try Home Depot. That's for the people that got high utilization. You got to figure out where you at and what you need at this time when it come down to credit cards, basically. That's all I want to tell you guys. And don't go backwards, just go forward when you guys are getting credit. And I had a new client, she came on and I realized she literally just got one negative account on her credit reports and um she older. So when you guys have not used credit before, because a lot of people think, oh, it's just for you. No, okay, somebody's calling me. If you guys have not used credit before, I want you guys to know you need to have at least four credit cards. And like if you go to my website, Rickita.com, I have the best credit cards to build credit. You might want to, if you haven't had credit cards before, try to see if Capital One, Discover, Navy Federal, those are good ones because they can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry. See if they can use some credit cards. And if they say you need secure credit cards, that's fine. Start off with those because they graduate. So like Navy Federal, you start with a $200 limit and they'll graduate you to a $2,000 credit card. Plus, they'll give you increases after that. So, excuse me, you can build some great relationships with these different companies. But if you guys have never had credit, don't try to go towards again. Like if you never had credit, don't try to go towards some of those off-brand accounts. You might never, if you haven't had credit, you don't have negative accounts. You don't have to start off with possibly like that self and the kickoff. You could probably start off with, Capital One may still give you um a chance. Once your Capital One account is added, then, or if you haven't had credit at all, once one account is added, wait till you get reported. Try to get additional accounts, but don't start off with those accounts that's meant to really build your credit because that's just not where you at, in your life. But try to have at least four credit cards. Keep the balance low. Pay on time. That's fine. And when you guys try to get additional accounts, pre-qualify for these credit cards. I see a lot of people with hard inquiries for no reason, and I realize they just targeting um, accounts that maybe they just seen on the internet. And it's like, no, for me right now, where I'm at, I'm only targeting a credit card right now that can pre-qualify me without a hard inquiry. If they can't do that, I really don't want to risk the hard inquiry. Like, tell me yes or no. And there's so many credit cards. Like I said, it's like over 45 accounts on my website, Rickita.com, where I have them listed, all the ones that can pre-qualify you without a hard inquiry, and they say literally yes or no whether or not they'll give it to you. Now, the last thing I want to say, and I want to go deeper into this too, because I was talking to somebody about it the other day, and we started having a conversation again today, and it's like I don't think people hear me when I say this, and please listen closely. If you guys have one good credit report, I don't care if it's TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian. I don't care which one, whichever one is good. It's your highest credit score. You got the least negative accounts on there. Maybe you got bankruptcies on all. We got bankruptcies on two of them, and one credit report do not have a bankruptcy, or whatever the case may be. Find out what credit cards will pull the credit report that is the best for you, you guys, and only get credit cards that's with that company. It's so many different, or even personal loans or whatever you're applying for. There's so many accounts out there that can do this. Please target that bureau. Don't cry about what you don't have. Think about what you have and do something with it, which means you have a clean bureau or a cleaner bureau, a better bureau. Try to get credit cards with just that bureau. If you guys do not do this, then you're going to be sad and disappointed every time that they're rejecting you. For example, if you guys want to get a Navy Federal credit card and your TransUnion credit report is not the best, it's not the best. They're not going to approve you for a Navy Federal because they're going to have to pull your TransUnion. Maybe you want the Apple credit card. You cannot get that right now, and you have to be okay with that. Maybe your Equifax is the best. Maybe you need to get you some City credit cards right now. Maybe you need to just figure out which credit cards that's going to pull Equifax and be happy with those credit cards. Maybe you need to get Truist. Truist right here, and I love my Truist credit cards. Maybe that's just where you at. Stop thinking about I want this credit card, that credit card when you know that you don't have all your stuff together. Figure out which bureau is the best for you and apply for that credit card with that bureau, whatever credit card it is. Okay. So that's all I want to say. I have a very busy day, and I just wanted to come in and say that to you guys. I will definitely see you guys later. If y'all have any questions, call me 833 Rickita or just get on my schedule. If you go to my website again, Rickita.com, you'll see a schedule a call. If you just want to talk to me, just do Rickita only appointments, and I'll be happy to talk to you guys. But I'll see you guys later. Please like re-listen to the video if you guys are stuck on certain credit cards. Like I'm just not on that no more. Credit cards I want, but if I can't get it, who cares? Like, and then you got to think about it. I messed up with certain companies from just messing up with them in the past. I just cannot go back to, and I'm fine with that. Who cares? It's so many other credit cards out there, so many other companies out there that you guys can get credit cards from.